When I first did the original pharmacy, I wanted to, I thought the idea, it's just a very strange juxtaposition. I thought the last place you want to be having a coffee and eating some food is in a pharmacy. And so I thought it'd be funny to make a restaurant that looked like a pharmacy. And in the end, I think it actually works, which I didn't expect. So I think it's a complicated juxtaposition, but leads to a great experience. I suppose pills are like colours, so it's very hard to pick a favourite. My favourites are always changing. I used to love every single colour, except maybe I didn't like purple. And I never knew why I didn't like purple. And then after a while, I kind of thought, no, you need to make an effort. And now I like all colours, including purple. When I was very young, I liked blue. And then with drugs, it's just the same thing. They look like sweets, don't they? So it's like in the wallpaper I use is the top 100 prescribed drugs worldwide. So I quite like that you have like in music you have the top 10 or the top 100, you get the same thing in medicine. So rather than have to choose personal favourites, obviously if you're sick you prefer the ones that are going to make you well again, rather than choosing one that you like is a pretty colour. So I think it's I suppose the drug companies colour them to make them attractive. I believe that anything done well is art, and I think I think I've noticed over the last few years that fashion is becoming closer and closer and closer to art. It's a very personal thing, isn't it? It's like people, when I guess when Prada make all their clothing, they go, this is Prada. But when you buy it, it's not Prada anymore, it's yours. So it's like, it's a kind of personal thing, you have a personal choice. And you're choosing something to wrap around your own personality, which becomes you. And I think if it does that, really well, I think if you buy a Prada leather jacket, you love it, you keep it for years. They almost get better with age, they become like vintage. And I think if you get that kind of love of a product, it's a bit like Harley Davidson or something, where if you love a product, you will tattoo it on your chest. And I think that's what you get with Prada, and that's what elevates it out of a level of being functional, or just you've got to wear clothes, you don't really have any selection. It's like just something you love. And I think that in any artistic way, it's like if 1 + 1 equals more than 2, then it's art. So and I think that's what you get with, you just think I guess if you want people to come up to you and say, if somebody comes up to you and says, I love your shoes, then maybe it means that they're art.